Oh, it's been a long while since we've done one of these. So, good evening, Darren. How are you doing tonight?
Who's stolen Gary? He's a very different person looking back at me from the other side of the camera, mate. But yes, I'm very well, mate. Thank you. How are you?
Good. Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Good.
So, tonight, first competitive action for 4 months, and we get through into the quarterfinals of the League Cup.
Yeah, look, you could see a lot of rust in people today, couldn't you? Even though we've had a couple of friendlies, 4 months off has clearly taken a bit of a toll.
Yeah, definitely. When you look at your starting lineup tonight, obviously you were fairly strong. A few players missed out who you would have expected to play, but other than that, it was probably one of your stronger starting lineups. Were you pleased with how the lads, ring rust aside, got on?
Yeah, do you know what? It's cup football, isn't it? And tournament football, cup football, knockout football. So however you want to sugarcoat it, it's just about getting the result. And as I say, after 4 months of not playing and more importantly not being able to even train or be together as a group, we've then had 3.5 weeks to try and get almost the pre-season, of activity squeezed in. We've picked up injuries, like I'm sure everybody has. We've got players that decided that they didn't want to try and come back and didn't have the enthusiasm, to try and get themselves back to the fitness that they needed to be. And then we have a group of lads that are coming and they're having a crack at it. So we didn't add very much at all. Unlike I know some clubs have signed wholeheartedly. We decided against that in favour of just adding one or two to replace one or two that we'd lost.
Yeah, and that makes sense. If you lose a player in a certain position, you've basically gone out and just replaced him with another player.
Absolutely.
On to tonight. We said we were rusty. Were there any performances that you were pleased with?
I suppose realistically, if I'm honest, I think Mike had a solid game. I think he was good today. Generally, his handling was good, talking was good. I was pleased to see Tanton get through 90. That's been a long time coming.
Yes, definitely.
Having said that, Sam's been filling in superbly, in his absence. So it's an interesting dilemma for us going forwards. I thought there was shades. I thought there was shades of passages of play that we were pleased with. You could see people trying to do the right things.
Yeah.
I just think it was a lot of end product that was lacking. A lot of crispness, a lot of calibre. I'm not going to sit here and be super critical because, like I say, ultimately it's the results business. So
yeah, and it, all said and done, doesn't matter how you win, just win. Late goal, scrambled goal, who cares?
Yeah, do you know what I think? That's all pleasing, and that's what we're here for. But obviously the shine was taken off it a little bit by the injury to Jay Dunstan, who took a clash, looked like got kind of tangled up and took a strike across the throat. He was in a bit of a bad way, as you know. We've only just got in because the ambulance crew have been with him and they're taking him off to carry on doing some further investigation. So I'm sure everybody right now wishes him well, and that's probably more important than anything else, right?
Yeah, very much so. I mean, you never like to see a player injured. He's one of our younger lads as well, so it's always.
He's just he's had a good. He's really come back from this lockdown with a great attitude about him and a real kind of determination to force himself into the frame. So I just really hope for him and for us that he's that it's not serious, and hopefully a couple of days and he'll make a speedy recovery. But but he didn't look in great shape when he left tonight.
Yeah, okay. On a happier note, a shout out to Sid, who made his 100th first team appearance today.
Absolutely, yes. It feels like it's been over so many seasons with COVID, doesn't it?
Yes.
I'm sure he would have got there a lot sooner. But yeah, that's nice to have another centurion to the bunch.
Yeah, indeed. We move on now to probably the biggest game of the season, FA Vase on Saturday. Tough opponent in Hadley from the Essex Senior League.
Yes.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, of course. It's the days that you play for and that you be involved with football for, aren't they? I mean, we said it. How many times have we said it before? 90% of what you do as a player or as a manager is not great. for the politically correct amongst us. But these are the times that you want to the games you want to be involved in. I'm just gutted that it's behind closed doors. I know we've sold a few feet. There's been a bit of interest, which is great. So hopefully people will be able to get behind the team and hopefully we can progress to a home game the following week. But it is ifs and buts and maybes at the moment.
It is. One thing we must touch on, obviously there was news come out today on the potential FA restructure, where sides would possibly be invited to apply for the higher division.
Oh, okay.
I think I may have got that wrong. What are your thoughts on that?
I think I'd like to see what exactly that's going to look like. I mean, obviously the fact that the Alliance Leagues have voted in favour of the FA pushing for the restructure is obviously good news for us. I think there's no secret. We were pinning our hat on promotion this year. The season we had, I think, on the back of a season last year that was null and void, or I don't think null and void seems to mean anything, does it? After they made the precedent with the ladies' football, that they took combined PPG over 2 seasons, and one of which had been null and void and one of which had been curtailed. And they're keen to push on. So I guess if it happens, I think we have to be fairly confident and hopeful that would see us with the move up to step 4, which is where the club wants to be.
Okay, right. Well, thank you very much, mate, and we will catch up again on Saturday.
Look forward to it, Gav. Thanks, mate.